goes for the Meteor Hammer again. Who knows?
I mean, I get picked Doom early, and for a good reason. You see some Timber, and then the enemy team picks Spectre. I mean, I'm pretty happy because the matchup, at least in lane, is very whatever, or even Doom favored. So Tundra, I think, they're going to do well up there. And Meteor Hammer on the books? Yeah, sure, why not? It looked pretty good last game. Now you're laning against a Spectre. It's going to probably look good this game, too.
The interesting thing about it, too, is that to me, when I was looking at the player cams, they had like no reserve time left, which we talked about. And then MC just started laughing, and then they picked him Spectre. And part of what I was thinking that may have been going on in his head was like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have a bad lane anyways. Like, just give me Spectre. I'll try and catch back up. We'll give the last pick for Sumail. Let him have a good time. But it was one of those, like, resignated, smiles of, okay, this is going to be tough.
He's like, yeah, there's a downside, but whatever. Like, let's just do it.
Right.
The only other thing is with the Spectre into Nature's Prophet matchup is that, yeah, like it's a good hero-to-hero matchup later in the game, but Nature's Prophet plays so fast and he builds such many good items from Gleipnir, BKB, Satanic that I feel eventually in this game, Tundra, they can just play too fast and they get very tanky very quickly. So I need Sumail to have a good game and him to then enable Amar, because if Amar on this Timber... Yeah, this is not perhaps the start you'd like.
4 bounties.
It's hard mode. It's okay. If they can win this game, you're just playing double hard mode.
There you go.
Draft little out-favored, give them 4 bounties. If you can win this one, you're good.
Absolutely.
You're very good.
The one thing that I'll also say, and this might seem counterintuitive, I like Nigma Galaxy's draft less than I liked in game number 1, but I think that I like their chances of winning more. And the reason is because I think Sumail is probably set up for more success than he was in the last game, because he doesn't have this ABBA that's going to be coming in and like trying to save things at the last second.
Yeah.
He's on this like Queen of Pain that's more of a playmaker, do things earlier type of hero. There's some elements about this, some signs of, copium hope for all the Nigma fans out there.
There's definitely more chance for him to snowball, I think. Like, this matchup is totally fine for Queen. Yeah, it's maybe not one of the ones you love the most because you want to snowball a bit more, and which you can against other heroes. But also, more importantly, his side lanes, at least I would say Amar's lane this time around is going to be better because there isn't this Pango-Timber matchup later where Pango can just gank that lane and ruin Amar's game. That's not going to happen this time around. It's a DK mid. He's going to chill there. Yeah. So if Sumail can get off to a good start, he can make some magic happen.
We'll see if they can indeed do that. Already going even with that CS, and you can see this early pressure being put onto Amar with the Treants, with Snake King. I wonder if Snake King is, if they shared control or something and he's microing the Treants, because it looked like he was controlling it in tandem with his hero. Regardless, though, doing a pretty good job of making his life a little bit uncomfortable. But the big one that we're already seeing some problems is going to be up top, where Doom is 8-3 versus just 4 last hits so far for the Spectre. That could be a tough lane for him.
Yeah, I mean, Disruptor Spectre is not a very good lane. It's just facts. Like Saxa or Monkey King, he can probably just body up, play 1v2 with the Jingu, keep playing aggressive as Amar.
We'll be okay.
Gonna be alright.
But you can see the danger there. It
Doink.
could be very scary very quickly. Did accidentally draw Creep Aggro onto that ranged one, so that messes up their pull a little bit, but he's going to be fine still. Has a wave behind the tower. That's going to push into him eventually.
Also, once again, Nigma are making sure that these top camps are being, blocked so that 3-3 can't get a camp. He even just sentryed the Harken for a second time. Now Saxa comes with his second sentry. I don't know if that actually reaches the Nigma one. But yeah, just making sure to, try and slow down 3-3 as much as they can.
Saxa going to jump now onto MC. Pushes him back a little bit with a big creep wave coming in. Counts to 4. And will jump away after, but can do a pretty good trade with Kuro now if he needs to, as the wave's underneath his tower.
Yeah. That was
another pull.
It was actually a very big deal up top when both teams want to hold the waves there, but when Saxa jumps in and forces MC to take the creeps into the tower, they're gonna die too fast that you now see Tundra. They're gonna have the lane control up top and down bottom. Similar stuff where you try to connect to, and now it's they're even in the bottom equilibrium in that way.
Yeah, which might end up favoring Tundra a little bit more because they have a much stronger harassment, and Earthshaker, like we've talked about, not the greatest of laners either.
Yeah, like these open areas are very good for these double range lanes. They just keep hitting you. As mid lane, 9 is doing very well, which I'm not too surprised. You just keep regening up with your passive. You have pretty much, actually have slightly more damage than the Queen too. You're a melee hero, so your animation is just very fluid as well. So yeah, honestly, both mids are set up for a pretty good early game.
Saksa gets the D ward there on that camp. Kuro, he can't really even step over to try and body block it. It's too scary against the Monkey King. So we'll see if he gets lucky with some good creep spawns. It's the Ghost. Not the best one to take for the Doom, but
can at least help to like run down the Spectre later, but there's already so many small plays that you can see happening earlier. Saksa forcing MC to take the creeps into the tower, running to the camp to not only de-ward it, but then body Kuro away so that he can't block it again. That's a glimpse in on 3-3.
Oh!
Primal Spring, yo, what up? Where are you at?
What the hell? What? I've never seen that before.
I want to see that more. That was hilarious.
That was very weird.
Hold it, and then I'm down. All right.
Yeah, he eventually landed after the kinetic field went away.
Yeah, like now, look at this lane control. It's so awkward for Nigma to play. Like this, Saksa, he even bought an Orb of Venom, now he has Boots. And Tundra, they can just keep holding the wave here.
I feel like this has always been just something that this team, and particularly like Aoi, just theory crafting the early stages and knowing what they want to do. It feels like they always come out on top in some capacity in these lanes.
Yeah, and it's all these small things that then really contribute to you ultimately winning the lane. Because it's not like, oh, I do this one cool creep pull and now I get a double kill. No, it slowly builds up. Because they did this earlier, now their wave will, you know, slowly and slowly, they're going to keep winning more and more. As bottom, a lot of pressure on Skeeter.
Trying to make the move in. Amar trying to run away. Looks like he is going to be okay for the moment as the Timber Chain out. I mean, you can see those esportsbet.io odds, the very much right now 3-1 favorites for Tundra. Just out of I mean, you come away winning 3 lanes, you're going to have a good time.
Oh, for sure. You're winning 3 lanes with like a Doom that is going to get super fat and a Nature's Prophet and DK who can play on high tempo. 9 already with the Dragon Form starting to hit mid tower. Amar queuing up his Meteor Hammer. 3-3. I mean, 3-3 has his Meteor too. So you're going to have 2 lanes that are slowly just getting pressured a lot. The Doom lane top, mid lane with DK just hitting the tower, and yeah, it's going to be really important how Nigma respond to this.
Right. And this was the sort of big discrepancy, is that last game there was, you know, Sumail playing on this Coddle that couldn't really do that much. This time on the Quap, Sumail is going to need to get active, going to need to make some rotations and help out this team to salvage some of these lanes. But of course, you're playing against the DK, so if he does move, you're taking his tower.
Oh boy, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Top tower, half HP, both heroes are like getting dove one by one, and the other thing is Tundra are very good at not overplaying this. Kuro?
Yeah, he's in trouble.
He's getting chipped down by the orb.
Is he gonna just die to this? He is! That's first blood, 6.5 minutes in, and, well, it was almost a tower taken before first blood. It's still gonna be a tower taken pretty quickly after.
They stunned the tower, run in the Spectre!
Get after him, MC. Oh, the Boundless Strike, it comes out! Got eyes on him. The wraparound. Where's your help? Where's your team? They need anybody. Anybody at all. Multiple TPs are coming in, but MC. Oh, he's stuck to the side. Bottle up, maybe? Keeping him alive? Any help? MC? They jump in, want to get him caught, want to get him killed. The Glimpse pulls him back. The Spectre is going to die. Can they bring down 33, though? Still very tanky. Run! Still has to get out of the way. The dodge out, but yeah, 33.
They're trying to deny it. He won't let him.
Yeah, he's going to get him eventually there. So, does make the rotation to find a return kill by Sumail, but it took a while.
It took a long time, and honestly, by the time MC respawns, I don't know how much he's going to love this lane. Mid tower has also been dropped in the meantime.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and this is not the first move you want to do as Sumail. Like sure, it's like some backup kill where, yeah, you do kills 3-3, but he's going to go back top. Gonna free farm, Meteor Hammer the tower once, it's dead. Like, you wanna be more on the aggressive side or TP for a double kill. So for Sumail, yeah.
He landed again in that weird way.
Oh, he's still here.
Yeah, he's gonna go down. They got him.
I'm just a tree, guys. Don't mind me.
Don't worry, it's fine. So that's another nice kill. And 9, though, off the back of Sumail not being here to defend this, is just spamming out his ulti and now trying to take the tower. Meteor Hammer, not gonna connect. He caught a Treant, though. So that's something.
Slowing down the push, brothers.
Doing what he can.
Well, another Glyph Forest. 9 just gonna go back to mid. DK form is over. So lots of nice map movement. Sumail, at least on the way back to mid, also got himself an Arcane Rune. This is gonna be a big one.
Yeah, he needs to make full use of this one. And does have that Sonic Wave ready to go. 3 points up in the Scream. But who can he even really rotate to kill? Like, the NP feels like the pretty obvious hero to go after, pretty, you know, killable, but also seems like Skitter might be able to read that movement coming.
Yeah, they have to go bot. It's like your only good move, especially also with MC closing in on level 6. You can always look for like a haunt play. So even just GH and Sumail, you know, eyeing into the enemy jungle here, I like it a lot. It's going to force him away from the lane.
But that ward, it scouted him out.
Yeah.
Now there is a ward in the area which is seen snaking too, as the missile is going to get thrown out. Stun not quite going to connect, but eventually will onto Sumail. Are they going for him? No, they're still just moving down to try and kick away the rest of Nigma.
This is, once again, like, this is just some top-tier map movement where Skeeter doesn't want to be here. He's lower HP and all that stuff, whereas 9, he's tanky enough that, you know, he can sit here. He can toy with them a little bit, throw some spells, delay, you know. It's just really nice. Snaking is also here to back him up, just to, like, delay Nigma making this move. It's really, really beautiful what they're doing.
Trying to slow it down, and yeah, still farming across the rest of the map. The stun, not going to connect that time. Sumail gets the blink back and then the kill onto it. Not a huge mana pool either for Sumail right now. Only about 300 or so, as MC is still being bullied up top. This pesky Monkey King.
I mean, yeah, for Tundra, I feel like they're the best team at realizing when you don't have to overplay a snaking. The wall.
Oh no.
He's actually fine.
Oh my god, that feels real bad.
Ooh. Yeah, don't worry, bro. You Fisher, I need your hammer. We're gonna kill him for. Oh shit, what happened?
Oh, well, speaking of which,
Whoa.
Oh god, no.
Go.
This has been a rough 30 seconds for Nigma. I will tell you what.
Ooh. Bro, what happened? Sonic Wave, some blinks. Maybe you. Like when you press too many buttons, one of them doesn't go off, so like the blink gets bugged. I don't know. Yeah, that was not the play. Tundra looking pretty good in this game.
Yeah, they're looking solid. Tundra are on a roll, and I mean, again, they've taken the mid tower, they've taken top tower. This bottom one, it's dropping, but it's taking them longer and longer to finally finish it off. And now, drop down Wukong's turn onto Amar, almost kills off Snake King, will get him there. That Echo Slam comes out, but now maybe they can. Are they sticking around for more? Saksa? A little bit of a
bait them for 9, I guess.
Brought in Kuro. 9 going to get glimpsed away. And it looks like they will be able to get out of there with just losing Snake King. But the tower still survives.
The Sox are definitely testing them there. Like jumping in 1v3 is like, okay, are they going to commit? Do they think there's 8 million people behind me? But yeah, tower still being held. And for Tundra, I just feel like this is one of their main strengths where they know that they don't have to fully aggress on the map, but with how they use their heroes on the map, they can farm like a lot on the map and also defend. And now, like, look at their map. They're holding it so well, and the net worth is going to continue to just go up. Blink ready, smoke up.
Again, 33 Doom stays farming, stays on top of the net worth this entire game. Midas is being flown out to him at the moment. He's even taken like that little speed creep thing too, just to move around faster and faster across the map.
I don't know if the smoke is going to connect. Like, you don't really want to dive the spec on the tier 2 top. I mean, they are looking for it, but I don't know if they want to commit on it. Unless MC steps out.
Another smoke coming in from the other side though. So Nigma seeing if they can catch them diving, and they see 9. Oh, but the blink forward dodges the fissure that he didn't know was coming. They do have the glimpse to pull him back in with the Static Storm down. Is it going to be enough damage, though? This is a very tanky DK. They don't have nearly enough. And instead, it's just going to be another failed move for Nigma.
Ruh-roh. We're getting into dangerous territory because these moves, they need to kind of happen. Like, also Amar, he's going to have a hard time getting included in the game. That just happens with Timber when your team is really far behind, you kind of lack damage. And it's the same with Spectre. I mean, we're basically watching a nearly similar game. Last game, Drow Timber, this time you have Spectre Timber. And if these 3 heroes, when they go together, if they can't score a kill, you don't have many other options.
I mean, I just noticed this too. I think Webbs was trying to point it out though, as the Doom does not have Doom skill. He's level 9. 33 is just going max farm mode. He's like, I know that I'm not needed in these fights. I'm just going to be chilling here. And he didn't use it for forever the entire time also, but if they know that they're not taking any fights and they can just dodge away, he's going maximum greed.
Yeah, my bad. I'm so used to watching 3-3 play Doom that, honestly, he might just take Scorched Earth damage on level 10 as well at this point.
Yeah.
And just keep farming. But yeah, like, this goes back to the point where they know they don't have to aggress.
Yeah.
They can just hold the map flat as it is, play it, you know, as they are. Snaking.
Oh, once again in range,
Woo,
and
we
they
got
will
him.
come in for the kill.
See you later, Snaking.
So loses his life there, but it's a 6,000 gold lead, and these things are not changing.
Saxa got tipped. I wonder if there's more. I don't understand. Perhaps some high five, you know, a good time, because I mean, Saxa, he's definitely chilling.
Yeah, I mean, Sox is having a great time. He's definitely not concerned at the moment, it feels like. Man, a masterclass coming out from Tundra here. And
He's holding a skill point. Come on, man.
I know, I wanted to see it. I was keeping my eyes on that. I think he's waiting just in case he has to go for it, you know? It's like, all right, are we going to fight in the next couple minutes, guys? We're chilling?
I guess he might just hold it. But so these are the small things that Tundra does. Right now, he doesn't have anyone to block the smoke for him. So he's not going to farm the jungle aggressively. He's going to pull it back. It's going to allow him to farm the next wave safer. Maybe deny a creep here, get some more gold, and just chill. And again, this is just, yeah, a Tundra special. Play as much of the map efficiently without putting yourself in danger.
And they're trying to connect up top here. They would love to get this kill onto 33. But hiding in the trees, MC's there, and down bottom, they're going on him. Finds him with the sun. Snaking is going to be there for the follow-up with the rocket barrage coming out.
Meteor!
The missile connecting. Not going to happen. They bring him down. Up top, though, 33, in too far. Gets punished. So they do manage to get a counter kill on the other side of the map, and you love that trade if you're Nigma.
Very, very needed trade for them. And all, like, just nicely done now. Also, so MC has an Echo Saber. Interesting. So he's going to go Echo. He can split it later, if he wants to, into the Aghanims as well. And Sumail still has ult ready.
Okay.
They can make more moves.
Sumail finds one. Need to snowball, but Snake King gets that ulti off. Good damage onto Sumail. But then it's just going to be the runaway. Can they chain together some more of these kills on the side of Nigma? Tundra just feel like they are in such a good spot that even these little kills are not mattering a ton. But if they can find one or two more, that would be huge.
Yeah, I mean, I would like them to give GH a lane. He is only 800 gold away from his blink. I understand that your cores need to farm, but have one of them hit the jungle.
Yeah.
Like, you need the Shaker blink for like this blink reveal, get some double kill, bring the game back a bit more, and like retrieve the map.
Definitely. Otherwise, it just feels so impossible to make these moves. A Meteor Hammer down. Got him that time again. 9.
Not committing.
Well, Timber chains over to the side.
Okay.
They will be enough, though, to... Well, oh my god. Oh, 9. Is he really going to get out here? No. Sumail puts the kibosh on that. Brings down the DK. And those are the kills that are really starting to matter.
Oh, for sure. They were toying with my heart there a little bit, not like committing. I guess they wanted to play it nice and safe, still have the glimpse, but yeah, these kills are important. You need to try to stack up as many of them as possible, especially before the DK-BKB. I mean, what do you know? 3-3, he has his coming out, so once again, he is kind of in the unkillable territory, unless you get the Shaker Blink with a perfect combo, a Mars there on top as a Sumail. Otherwise, this man will have, a free game just as the last one.
Yeah, and you know, the other thing is that you do sort of have like the Desolate damage that can come out too through it. Only 1 point in that right now for the Spectre. But, you know, Spec is still a decently strong hero if you can get to the late game. Incredibly strong, in fact, particularly against this Nature's Prophet. So if they can manage to sort of come into the late game on somewhat even footing, it does feel like there's a decent amount of hope.
No, for sure. Spectre, always one of these heroes that everyone loves, especially the win chance and teams themselves too. But so, okay, GH is getting closer to his blink, and I just wonder if Nigma will have the timing and the understanding to try and contest this first rush. Like, will they feel confident enough? Because in a couple minutes, Tundra, they will be eyeing for that one.
Yeah, and that feels like something that you have to try and shut down, because otherwise the map will feel so small yet again. Amar is going to be spamming this out now. Down bottom, Meteor Hammer, but already the tier 2 tower taken by Tundra, and looking to keep this momentum going their way. Nigma have just given up the entire top side of the map. They have a ward up there at least still, sort of in an area where they might see a smoke around or a wraparound coming through top. I'll have to watch.
Okay, map is slowing down a little bit as Tundra got the top tier 2. They're gonna take the outpost, and now they probably don't feel like they have perhaps enough items to just straight up force Roche. Instead, they want to play the map. So, you know, Saxa's going to start going bottom, maybe, you know, eye some people a bit, and then perhaps help 3-3, like connect them with a Doom, get a free kill, take back your jungle.
Pings, seeing that the Meteor Hammer came out onto the tier 2 tower in the mid lane. The one other unfortunate piece of information for Nigma is that they've gotten all their tier 2 items and they did not get a Philosopher's Stone. They definitely got one on Tundra, and Gyro has it currently.
They definitely needed that Philosopher's Stone.
Right, yeah, right.
What is he? Yeah, he's got the Shard on Snaking. I've seen like most people, they just go Shard into Veil. Veil could still be good unless you feel like, okay, it's too late in the game, but it helps your Doom with damage. It's going to help your Gleipnir. It's going to help yourself on Gyro. So we'll see later. Now 3-3. He basically has the trio of items that you want on Doom. Midas, BKB, Blink. So they can just smoke up and feel very free. Whoever you run into, Doom, bam, kill.
And he thought about going in for the Boots of Travel, but instead opting to pick up that Blink Dagger. He had it queued up the bots for a while, but maybe sort of a testament to how they feel like the next couple minutes are going to go.
Definitely to speed up the game a little bit.
Ooh, he caught him. Well played. Amar able to find Saxa, and that was as they were making a move down bottom. So that could have been some dangerous territory for Nigma, but they find the kill and now going to try and go for some more.
Well, sniffed him out, maybe, you know, in his head. I mean, he kind of sees Saxa like play here for like the entire last 5-6 minutes, but nice job by him. They now have the Blink. They also have the Axe on MC, so they can, you know, fish a little more for these kills.
See what they want to do with it, and for Tundra, see if they opt to sort of continue this passive play or if they want to try and make a move forcing Roche. Could go either direction. I mean, Skitter's still getting close to the BKB, as is 9. He's got his coming out right now. But obviously, would be more than willing to take a fight if it comes to them.
I would say that with this BKB now coming out on 9, I do definitely like that they are smoking up. You're up 7k gold. Both your biggest cores kind of have BKB. And Skeeter, he can just play chill. He doesn't need to TP in at the start. Let your DK, let your Doom lead the fight, and when it looks good, TP with a Gleipnir, help them out. So yeah, Tundra, they can definitely look to play way more aggressive from now on.
Well, they are trying to find somebody. Amar, he's going to get found. Blink, stun. Do they have the follow-up? Chase is coming. Boundless Strike interrupts the chain. 33 in the area and will get killed. But at the same time, Skitter, they find him in the trees and take down the NP.
Once again, it's a good trade for Nigma. Sure, you do lose Amar. You lose him in the bottom lane again, but they have to smoke. They need to use Doom. A lot of heroes. At the same time, you smoke up. You catch Skeeter. Great trade for you. Like, you're down 7k gold. You get so much XP and gold from these kills.
I feel like there's actually going to be an interesting window here now, too, because 2 minutes no Doom, as everybody's sort of in that position thinking about Roche, I feel like when Amar's back up, they could just go for some type of a play on Nigma.
If they can look for another aggressive play, like you still have Echo, you can go for some smoke up, because they're going to need a kill to go Roche on Nigma's side, since, you know, they're behind a little too much. So we'll have to see how Tundra want to play. Skeeter probably going to play a little more, you know, in the back, finish up his BKB. It's not too far away, but I mean, MC, he's recovering a hell of a lot in this game.
Yeah, Spectre, very strong hero, and queuing up a lot of gold. Looks like he's going to be going in for the Manta, most likely.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he's going to go for like a late Radiance or something like that. But they're TPing in on this. MC, this might not go as well as they think it will, and in fact, they find that Monkey King, bringing him somewhat low. 33 chasing now after Kuro will be enough for the kill there. So it's just a trade-off of supports.
Okay, yeah, that looked a little awkward. Had to use the Doom BKB too. You know, it's kind of like it's like a YouTube or Reddit play where you stun in, you TP in on this low creep, where I like that they go for it, but, you know, can backfire. And Nigma, I love what they're doing. Instantly smoke up, Doom has no BKB, time to go aggressive.
Yeah, very much a killable moment, but already Tundra backing away. Snaking is going to come in just a little bit early, and, well, he's going to be the one that's left behind. Is that going to give them enough sort of presence and willingness to go for Roche? It doesn't look like it. They needed a bigger kill.
Yeah, they probably want a bigger kill or the Manta on MC before they truly feel comfortable to just, you know, go straight up into this Roche pit. 3-3, respawns, gonna, you know, kill a wave bottom, back out with a blink. Oh, will he? No BKB for 30.
Yeah, they got him. Fissure's there, and GH moves in. Echo Slam connected. That is a big one. So finally able to take down 33 and making the moves across the map. It definitely feels like they're hitting their timing.
Honestly, that was a huge death. There was no reason for him to run at the enemy tier 2. You already have your wave pushing, Skeeter's Treants are farming it. But again, beautiful by Nigma. MC instantly shadow stabs, breaks the blink, they TP in. And now, honestly, if this happens once or twice more, they get this Manta on MC and they get this Roche, they're super back in this game.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too, is that as the game gets later and later, this gold lead hasn't expanded like we've seen it happen for the other Tundra matches. 6K gold at 24 minutes, much less of a big deal than it was at 15.
Definitely. Now also DD Rune up top. Looks like Sumail is going to snatch himself that one. So, you know, things are coming together. And as we said, if they get this next kill with a DD up now, and this Aegis swings into the hands of either Sumail or MC, yeah, I'm hella down for this Nigma draft. They scale really well.
I mean, we can't underestimate still how strong Tundra is at this moment. If they can find that Doom onto a Mar, that feels like, you know, one of the ways that can really work for them. And it looks like they're actually trying to take the aggressive positioning now. Is this, who are they going to find? It doesn't look like anybody's really in the area. They are grouped together now. And, well, if they can find a good target to Doom right at the beginning, there's a Mar. You're going to see him. Timber Chain used the jump forward, but a turnaround. The fissure connects to the static storm down. It's pretty big, but is it going to be big enough? Amar already walks away. He gets out of harm's way, but no, he does eventually burn down to death. It's instead going to be the Doom onto the Spectre. Sumail wrecking havoc. In the meantime, doesn't have a great way to get out of there, though. Does have Blink now. The control coming out from GH, it's enough. Sumail, wicked 6 streak as GH will get stunned by 9. Only 2 heroes left alive. Sumail could go back in on this, but with Skitter nearby, it's way too much danger.
Yeah, there's a lot of chaos going on in these fights. 3 for 4 trade, but Sumail gets to clean up, and honestly, this is not bad for Nigma. A lot of these spells expanded again, lots of BKBs going low. Sumail, you know, he gets more XP, gets more gold, gets ever so close to this Lincoln Sphere, and yeah, I mean, they are holding very well. I do like that Tundra understand, okay, let's just start going a bit more together, because we're playing against this global threat and they'll keep picking us off, but yeah, the next fight that I'm looking at is just going to be this Roche Pit.
Right, and that's going to be the one that will determine a lot of what ends up happening. Are there any other big items that are coming out soon? Monkey King's getting close to his BKB. They did go for the Veil on Gyro. Satanic for Skitter, still somewhat far away. I mean, when that AC is done on the DK, that'll also be pretty huge.
Yeah, that's a big one. I mean, I guess he's looking for the, he's going to look for an Axe first, getting level 18 soon. Yeah, Amar is scaling well as well. Can't really forget about his hero. Sumail getting close to this Lincolns. Manta completed on MC. So, yeah, I mean, once these lanes are good, I think either team can feel good enough about making an aggressive play. Amar, Nigma are, you know, they're pushing up aggressively.
The stun, they find Kuro right at the beginning. Good BKB out from 9. And not able to get away on that Disruptor. Just a bit too far forward with that hero. Are they trying to get set up again onto MC? He realizes the danger, uses the Manta already. Oh, that could have been really dangerous.
Definitely a nice job by him to, you know, kind of read that, just pop it. Like when your next wave feels a little weird, it probably is, so just pop your Manta if you have any way of killing it safely. Back off yourself, and yeah, I mean, I guess once again, DK form expanded, BKB is dropping lower as well for 9, only 7 seconds at this point.
I thought that he was going to get Gleipnired after he manted, but Skitter did not complete that TP and chase after him.
Probably looking to play perhaps a little more safe, as they've given up a couple kills in this game. Still 8k gold lead for them. And yeah, I mean, Nigma kind of holding their own now. Sumail finishing up this Lincoln. Saxa, he really wants his BKB. He's so close.
And that will be a really big window for them. Wrapping towards top. There is a ward in the area which scouts out some of these movements. It looks like it's going to see Amar and Kuro heading by. And that gives the signal to get the hell out of Dodge. They're right on top of this ward now, and Tundra moving in. I mean, this fight could go bad if they find Kuro right at the start, and he's sitting right on top of that ward. 9 comes in, gets the kill on Disruptor.
Yeah, that ward is still barely lasting outside of the sentry range as well. Kuro gonna be down for 40, but Nigma, they're still holding, because they have a high ground ward here, and they have enough damage between these 3 cores if they get a jump on someone, if they step in too far. But Tundra, they scan it out.
Yeah, I know that that could be that opportunity for him. And still, you know, you're seeing the entire map get split. Sox is still farming, Skitter's hitting Ancients, 33s, Meteor hammering waves constantly, and he does have a good portion of the way towards that Octarine core. As MC tried to go there onto the Monkey King, couldn't do that much, but his BKB is done.
I mean, should Tundra really be waiting this long to
That's what I'm wondering.
take this Roche? I feel like Nigma are getting crucial items like one after the other that the longer you delay this first Roche, I feel like the chance just keeps increasing of you potentially like losing the fight because MC is going to have a basher soon, you can't BKB TP out, or like maybe some random stuff happens. Like the longer it takes, I really feel like Tundra have a stronger, you know, like foot in this game to just, yeah, kind of just go. Look for a Blink Doom, go in with the Blink BKB on DK and kill, 1-2, take over the area, and yeah, keep it rolling.
No, it's true. I think that is sort of the window right now that I'm worried about. And the other thing is that, you know, you sort of keep an eye on this. The hero damage done. Amar's basically done nothing this game in terms of, like, his contribution to damage. That's all that Timbersaw does. If he manages to get a Lincoln's off and sort of actually survive through that initial start to the fight, he is going to wreak havoc.
Yeah. Well, S, Nigma are smoking up. They want to be the aggressors.
GH could be the big one. Finds him right at the start. Echo finding 9, killing 9, looking for more. Soxa needs to get out of there. Pops the BKB, but the bash is out. And now Skitter also in trouble. Get out of the way. The Meteor Hammer is coming down, and they find him too. Desolate damage, snaking down low yet again by Amar.
Double buyback.
Skitter hoping to get out of there. Although, actually, does MC want to go in or not? Chase forward, Chakram, the damage from Amar, absolutely insane. They're taking down MC lower and lower. Turns now on to 9. Will end up losing the Spectre. Now they lose GH. They stuck around too long. The buybacks come out in time, and they find that kill onto Kuro. So, a lot of buybacks used. Still, I mean, what do you think about that fight? It's kind of chaotic.
It's very chaotic. It started out so well for Nigma, and then I feel like they just overplayed a little bit. They could have kept playing on high range, keep poking, because Tundra, they came in with a double buyback from DK and snaking. And I mean, if they're going to end up getting Roach, it's definitely favoring them. Like we can see that they instantly blow up 9 at the start of the fight.
Right. But of course, if you instantly blow him up, use all your everything on him, the buyback, it's going to hurt that much more. And a really, really solid recognition by Tundra, and that does set them up afterwards to take down Roche.
Ooh. I mean, the fight started so well. We could see it in a replay. I think this second blink in by Sumail is just a little too much, but either way, Tundra, they double buyback, they make use of it, and now Ags plus Aegis on 9. So he's going to start being... Honestly, he's going to start being more of a problem than Skeeter at this point.
Right. No, it's true. It's a really big problem. That hero does so much damage if you can get towards the farm. And, you know, like you're saying, that decision there, you could see MC being a little bit hesitant about if he wanted to go in for the Skitter kill, if he didn't. They felt like they had the numbers, and then just it all fell apart. So 11K gold lead. I don't think that was the worst thing in the world, though, for Nigma necessarily either. You still have some amount of scaling, but is it too big of sort of a lead at this point for them to really have some hope here? Is Tundra just going to try and run away with this?
No, so Tundra, obviously, they're ahead in the game. They're going to be favored as well. But for Nigma, if you just look at the heroes, and you saw it last fight too, whoever you go on, they're going to die from full to 0 if you're in the right position.
Okay.
You have the Spectre, you also have Timber, who's scaling really well. So it's more about, like, who's going to get the jump. Because if you're Tundra, how do you negate the enemy team from going on you? Well, maybe you can be in a good position, smoke up, then Doom, DK always go in together, and then Nigma kind of lose this play. But if they can find these openings, they can still win fights, no problem.
All right. I mean, there is also still the danger of the scaling Monkey King, who has gotten so much net worth throughout the course of this game, up to 10K now, and that's without the Philosopher's Stone. Stu's just been doing it the old-fashioned way, hitting creeps. And if he starts getting to some of these big items, you know, queuing up the Halberd next, could be a very scary fourth core for him.
Yeah, for now, he's gonna be annoying, and in like 10, 15 minutes, if the game drags out, Soxa is gonna be another core, as you're saying.
Walking into vision, this could be deadly. Amar building up stacks at the start of this fight. He has a couple more, but the Doom is down. Muted for the moment. Fissure tries to walk away, but doesn't look like there's any walking away from this. They find the Disruptor too. So 2 heroes down and gone, and the rest of them trying to blink to get away from the danger that is Tundra. This hero combo, they're just so strong.
Yeah, I mean, if Tundra go in together, you're most likely gonna die. Perhaps, you know, a bit of a wrong read. You think, okay, if I stand here, we can take this fight in a war. Uh-oh, GH.
Oh, caught him off to the side. Well, Dragon does some pretty good vision scouting there. 9 backs out, gonna be fine, it looks like. MC can't do anything to him, and Sumail trying to pull back a little bit of pressure, but the stomp there onto 2 does stay alive by virtue of that Lincoln Sphere. The stun did not connect. GH is back with the buyback. Soxa trying to hunt him down. And if he just BKBs and jumps on him, GH doesn't really have that many answers.
No, they just have to play on range. I think you have to like just wait for your Timber. I guess Dragon Form's running out, so Tundra are probably gonna chill, perhaps try to replicate this play soon. They're lingering.
Fissure a little bit too late, and he gets away. 9, that glimpse did not really take him anywhere. So 20k gold lead as that first tier 3 tower is going to get taken, and now this is the position Tundra are very comfortable playing from.
Oh, for sure. Especially with these heroes, they all play very fast, they're very mobile with the Nature's Prophet. They can just continue to hold the map. 9, he just finds a region rune, DK form is back up. Ags, Blink, he's now going his beautiful Manta build that's just so annoying. You just chip down all the buildings, and if they don't feel like they want to force up a straight fight, they're just going to do that and then slowly chip you down.
Oh, yeah. That is sort of the thing that we've seen this team become so effective at, and why they've been able to have so much success. You know, not needing to commit in all the way when those sort of scary moments come out, and 9 is actually going to TP over to the other side of the map. That is going to be under a ward. Picks up the bounty rune. Are they going to try and go on him? They're thinking about it.
They're looking at Soxa.
They see, and now they take away the vision.
I'm a big fan of 9's TP there. So you're going bottom. It might feel a little awkward to go into this high ground, but you know you don't want to give your outpost to Nigma, right? So when they're running in, just TP there. You're there with the Aegis. You don't really have any threat of dying. So you just TPing there, you're like, yeah, screw you. And he just instantly forces Nigma to be like, okay, I guess we can't go here either. Back to our base.
Right, and in a way, like if 9 dies, he's the one with the Aegis.
Yep.
You know, so that they can make that move and shut down Nigma's positioning. And, you know, if you all in on the DK, he's perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, he would love that. It actually would bait them into a good fight. But now, okay, Manta is soon completed. Tundra are gonna just, you know, soak up the whole map. 3-3 going bottom, looking for a setup. But yeah, Nigma need to try to break free at some point, which isn't easy. But they're finding it up top.
Jump in, Fissure, connection, Soxa, BK. Oh,
huh? Wow,
that shows how afraid they are of what could be coming the other way.
Yeah, all right, indeed, Soxa. I agree with you, brother. I feel like you should have been dead. But yeah, he pops the BKB and just walks it off.
Does actually have queued up Scotty now, too, for the Monkey King. And he almost has it. Now with the Manta being done, he's going to send out these illusions and slowly try and whittle away at them. I think that was that a Hex reveal? Oh, no, it was the Glimpse. Glimpse to kill off one of the illusions.
Yeah. I like the switch up from Soxa. I would say the Halberd, it's a bit too defensive, where I think Scotty, it gives you like a bit of both, but it's very annoying for the Spectre in the fight, for the supports, for the Timber. Again, lower the region, and yeah, the longer this game goes, Soxa can just be annoying, and he can build whatever items that his other cores don't want to get.
Yep. Sounds good to me. And, well, right now, it is complete and total map control coming out from Tundra, and then the slow whittling away coming from these DK illusions. Like, you're sending in this one mid that is just sort of pushing out a wave, it gets taken down again, and Nigma are just sitting in their base. There's nothing that they can do.
I mean, this is just kind of this is like a masterclass on how to close out a game if you feel like you can high ground. You buy a gem to keep the map going, you keep all your mobile and hard-to-kill heroes to push out the side lanes. You farm every camp on the entire map. And as soon as you feel like, okay, Roche is up, maybe that's what we need, or the next item, then you go for it. I think they could smoke and be more aggro, but this way, it's like we will win this game 100 out of 100 times.
Right. No, definitely. And the other thing is that if you are in this position as Nigma, there's sort of a sense that it's like, okay, well, we want to try and smoke out, make a move. We want to try and smoke out, find a kill. But it's so difficult because you have no vision on the map. You don't know which of these camps they're at, which hero is going to be there. And if you all in on a support or something, then, you know, you're also kind of wasted a lot of time. And you can see 4 heroes up top ready to go while Spectre farms out each of these waves. I mean, if they could find somebody, having Spectre nearby is a good hero to, you know, make this move with.
Yeah. I mean, Tundra aren't showing anyone. And yeah, like from Nigma's perspective, it just feels shit. I'm just going to be real. Like, you're down this much and you play against Tundra, they make it really hard for you to come back because they're very good at pushing out waves and fogging again, holding the right areas. You're going to really have to make a really good play as Nigma, maybe with some buybacks around the next Roche, and catch Tundra off guard.
Okay, well, there are walking in division right now. So there's a Nigma ward in the area which is going to see them. You've got to take advantage of this moment. Are they going to try and take a good fight here? Snaking, he gets jumped on right at the start. That is a good one, but the Doom's already down. On to MC, the control is there. And, well, Skitter, now they're right on top of him. But look at this damage onto the Spectre. It was pretty much the only play that they had, but it still was not good enough. As they lose to Amar, we'll just be trying to get out of harm's way. I mean, they got a buyback out of Snaking, but that's not what they're looking for.
Yeah, definitely isn't. As Amar is still being chased, should be alright. But like, unless they burst a core at the start of the fight with like some Fissure, Totem, or Echo and the Haunt, I just don't see a way for Nigma to be able to win, especially if it's around these areas where Tundra can just buy back. You know, next Roshan fight, they're going to have buyback. Snaking, at this point, they're up 30k gold. You can bet your ass he's going to have a buyback.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no way that he doesn't. Sumail might be in a little bit of trouble here himself. Blinked right on top of Saksa. And now the chase is there. Got him caught. 33, the stomp, everything used. Oh, man, that felt bad. Dude, he didn't even need the Doom. It was still on cooldown for 10 seconds, but he's basically doomed.
He has a Timeless Relic with the Shard. He's going to get Inferno Blade into the War Stomp, into another Inferno Blade with a Boundless Strike in between. So yeah, he was basically doomed and died. Yeah.
Jeez. 32,000 gold lead as every minute that passes by, this net worth lead is just exploding open. And Skitter has Shadow Blade Silver Edge done, so even more ways to just disrupt and mess up MC's life. Trying to scout. Oh, he goes in for it. Oh, but then the switch into a tree and then a hide off to the side. Saksa able to dodge away from it. Amar can't really do anything there either. The BKB was used, but they get out of harm's way. Snaking gets fissured, totemed, walks out.
I like that Amar has a dagger now. Like, he can give a lot of follow-up damage. And also Tundra, they dropped their gem in the Roche pit to see instantly when it spawns. So they're just bottom, applying pressure if something cool happens. Okay, we'll take it. In the meantime, we drop gem in the pit. It's gonna give us vision. Roche is up. Okay, it's just so easy. You know, they have all this info now. Okay, let's go Roche.
Does lose his courier there, unfortunately, but you know, these things happen. No, I know that is always. I mean, again, it's a testament to how comfortable Tundra feel.
Yeah.
They're like, we're just going to leave this in the pit and then go and take Roche when we're ready, because there is no way that Nigma can be in there. There's no way they can walk into the Roche pit. Playing very, very well.
And this is another bad feeling. You're like, yeah, there may be Roshing. You smoke up everyone, and then you hear Roshan is dead.
Yeah. Monkey King picking up the shard. I love the Monkey King shard. I think it's really, really cool. Start boundlessing around.
Just love seeing it. I want to see if, you know, how comfortable does Saksa feel to really get in there. But when you see the shard on, like, carry Monkey Kings, it just looks so cool. He just gets right in there and, pump, you're dead.
I like it with the Arcane Blink, too, because you just pop it, and then, you know, you can ulti immediately afterwards.
At this rate, he might be getting those items. Arcane Blink, a Nullifier.
Well, it is Sumail that had to go in and finish off the Salt Cuirass next. Game is incredibly hard right now for Nigma. They are stuck in their base, and to be honest, even after the Aegis, Tundra's like, dude, let's get to 50k again. That is the move that they like to make, as they get an AC of their own. This time it's Skitter that's completed it, has a DD rune too.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you're Tundra, I just feel like when you're this far up, you can smoke, you go in the enemy base, you likely know that they're going to have a buyback, but you can like go in with Blink BKB Doom, Blink BKB DK, chip out 1-2 kills, but be very ready to back out and just force 1-2 buybacks, go back, and then you do the same play again 2 minutes later. Maybe now you catch the guys without buyback, and then you can end. So I like what they're doing here, where they're taking a slightly more aggressive approach.
Amar did ping out that they saw the Midas was being used. So they have an inkling that this is going on, but they jump forward, find the Son of Spectre. The Doom is there, Force Staff keeping him alive and on the other side of the fissure, but there's way too much damage, and the rundown, it's going to be there. MC is gone, GH is gone, and looking for more. 9 jumps back in, finds Kuro too, tries to get out of there, does not have a way to escape. Amar is completely under control. He too is gonna die. The buybacks are coming in. Amar realizes he can't do that, cancels the TP, but eyes on the prize. Tundra trying to close this one out, close this series out with a quick 2-0 as they set their sights now onto the tier 4 towers. There is a buyback still on Spectre, and with no Doom available, maybe a chance. They jump in, Amar does some good damage. The BKB is out though, and now the turn, the break, the finish. Amar dies a second time. MC on top of Snaking managed to find that kill. Sumail still controlled, does manage to get the blink back and away. MC, are they gonna go back in for more? There's a chance, but Sumail, gets away just barely. Sumail's gonna be controlled. They got him there with the Gleipnir, and it's only MC left alive as Tundra start hitting these tier 4 towers. They are gonna end the game.
Spacebar has been called again.
It's called. They're done.
Yeah, not the game they were looking for. I feel like in both these games, you have like a similar story where your side lanes just, they're not doing very good, and they're also very slow heroes. Like this.